Welcome back to the Nerdcore Podcast, the podcast that reviews movies and talks that nerd shit. This is episode 411. 411. Wow.
What's the 411?
What's the 411, baby? What's the 411?
Oh, I thought we're ever going to get to use that.
Yeah, today's the only time we'll be able to use that. And I guess when we get to 7-11, we're going to have to give out slushies or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Without what's it called, as always, is the nerd you're gonna hear the host of the show, lunch my wonderful co-host, Young Yoda.
Sup, everybody. The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
we need the poorest apartment you've got. Man, dude, that shit looked like it was out of fucking Daredevil. Yeah. How you doing, man?
I mean, living the dream.
Living the dream, working a job you don't like.
It pays well.
It pays well. At least you get to be here with me today. If you know what we were referring to in the beginning, you know that we are continuing on our month of Eddie Murphy films as we look at the 1988 comedy hit Coming to America today. Yes, this should have been done on Tuesday, but guess what? What's it called? It should have been done on Monday to upload Tuesday.
Birthday boy over here.
Birthday boy went hard. Birthday boy streamed 5.5 hours. So I think Birthday boy was not gonna want to look at his screen.
I mean, and I was okay with it. So
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, man. So if you were there, you know that I had a long stream to celebrate my birthday on Monday, and we went for 5.5 hours. So I said, Brad, yo, I can't. I haven't watched the film. I'm not gonna watch it and be able to review it by tonight because I still had to eat and stuff. So I was like, hey, man, we're gonna have to do it on Wednesday. We would have done it yesterday, but yesterday was our Patreon movie commentary of Mad Max Fury Road, which you can go out and check. Yeah, patreon.com/nerdcore. Just give me us $1 and you get access to it. So that was that. But yeah, today we're live to you all on Twitch and YouTube because Periscope is being taken down now. It's being saying goodbye to. Yeah, Periscope is saying goodbye, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to know that the day this happens after we had a good amount of people using Periscope for the AEW watch along.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We get the news that Periscope is saying goodbye.
Can we do something else or?
I mean, yeah, we have a Facebook page. We also have a Facebook group, so
I guess
we might have to start doing that. But yeah, yeah, it looks like we're saying goodbye to Periscope. I don't know why, but yeah. That's the case. Unless here, long and behold, and next month comes Twitter Live.
Twitter Live, probably.
And if it did, I called it right here.
It's probably going to cost money too.
Yeah, and if it does happen, guys, I called it. And before anybody says it, I called it.
They're going to call it something stupid like Fleet Live or some shit.
Fleet Live, bro. That's just it makes it. Yeah.
Oh, I got it. They're going to call it Fleet Flicker.
All right, bro. Enough of that. So yeah, that's the thing. But thank you to everybody who's watching on Twitch and YouTube at the moment. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this because after this I have to watch Godzilla for tomorrow's Saturday morning review as we begin our road to Godzilla vs. Kong on March 26th. We're gonna be reviewing Godzilla 2014 tomorrow. And I'm going to watch that after I'm done here with this one. So without further ado, I got to just, what's it called? Get it. What?
Get it.
So so now you can catch the Nerdcore live on Nah, I'm good. I'm not on Parler. Neither is the Nerdcore. We could stream to LinkedIn, but why would I stream to LinkedIn? Who wants to watch the live show on LinkedIn?
Everyone in business casual.
I think that's the last thing anybody wants to see on LinkedIn is the live show, bro.
I mean, maybe they get a kick out of it. Who knows?
Yeah, that's how we don't get jobs. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this, guys. If you haven't seen the first Coming to America, by the way, I'm watching. We're talking about Coming to America, T.O., not Coming to America. We're watching Coming T.O. America.
The 1988.
Yeah. So if you haven't watched Coming to America 1988, you should probably stop listening if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers, go ahead and keep going. Keep listening. Either way, how it goes, your spoiler warning is in effect, and it is in effect in a five, four, three, two, one. All right, let's get this going, man. Coming to America is a 1988 American romantic comedy film directed by John Landis and based on a story originally created by Eddie Murphy. John Landis, was that the motherfucker who killed somebody on set? If I remember correctly.
That's the dad of the other Landis, right?
Yeah, but I think John Landis on his
Oh,
episode of
oh, the kid who died, like
yeah,
in the helicopter and all that shit.
yeah.
Yeah, that was him.
Correct. Yeah, that was him. Yeah, and based on a story originally created by Eddie Murphy, who also stars in the lead role, the film co-stars Arsenio Hall, James Earl Jones, Shari Headley, and John Amos. The first installment in the Coming to America film series, which, by the way, found out today, John Amos was in Uncut Gems. The first installment in the Coming to America film series, it was released in the United States on June 29th, 1988. Eddie Murphy plays Akeem Jaffer, the crown prince of the fictional African nation of Zamunda, who travels to the United States in hopes of finding a woman he can marry. In 1989, a pilot for a planned spin-off TV series was made, although this was never picked up for a series. A sequel, Coming to America, was released on March 4th, 2021. Um, so, of course, directed by John Landis, story by Eddie Murphy, but screenplay by David Sheffield and Barry W. Blaustein. Music by Nile Rodgers. Cinematography by Sol Negrin, Woody Omens, and edited by Malcolm Campbell and George Folsey Jr. Sorry, when I had what's it called, Paramount Pictures, what's it called, information like pop up all of a sudden. It sits at an hour and 57 minutes, and with a budget of $36 million, it made 288.8 to $350 million.
Put some respect on Eddie Murphy's
Put
name,
some
y'all.
we don't. God damn it, bro! Fucking Stacey. Dude, yeah. Put some respect on that man's name, bro. Put some respect on that man's name.
This man can make money in the 80s,
Like, yeah,
shit ton of money.
yeah. This man made a fuck.
This man's like Tyler Perry, but like in good movies.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, wait. There was a lawsuit. The film was the subject of the Buckwald. Oh my God! Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze.
Whoa.
God. Thanks, man. Thanks. The Buckwild versus Paramount civil suit, which the humorous Art Buchwald filed in 1990 against the film's producers on the ground that the film's idea was stolen from the 1982 script treatment about a rich, despotic African potentate who comes to America for a state visit. Paramount had optioned the treatment for Buchwald, and John Landis was attached as director and Eddie Murphy as the lead. But after 2 years of development hell, Paramount abandoned the project in 1985, March 1985 and 1987. Paramount began working on Coming to America based on a story by Eddie Murphy. Buchwald won the breach of contract action and the court ordered monetary damages. The parties later settled the case out of court before an appeal going to trial. That's how most of these things go. Yeah. Yeah, that's how most of those type of lawsuits go. You settle out of court, because that's when you know that, like, hey, we kind of did take the idea. Sorry, man, but we don't want to have to go to court and get more damages to pay more. Glad they added Axel F to the soundtrack in the film. Thank freaking God that's not the case. That's not the case at all, because I would have absolutely bashed my head in if I would have heard Axel F. Brad, what did you think about Coming to America?
This movie's fucking funny.
Yep.
I mean, it's hilarious in ways. The McDowells, that whole just fucking thing, and and such little things that are funny. Like he's having the McDonald's, like the book he's reading. He closes it real quick and throws it to the back.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, and I've seen Coming to America. I'll just throw this out here. I think this movie's funnier. Coming to America is good, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think the acting is really well done. Arsenio Hall hits his play. Let's face it, this movie's about Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
That's what these movies are about. It's those two major ones, and they're just in America having a good time.
Yeah. I love this movie, man. This movie's hilarious. I can't wait to watch the sequel. But dude, this is just freaking funny. It's hilarious, dude.
There's some scenes you're like probably couldn't get away with that nowadays.
Oh, I
Um,
know a specific scene that you're definitely talking about. But I'm not gonna lie. I found it hilarious when I found out that Arsenio Hall played that character.
yeah,
But dude, I love this one, man. This one was so funny. There's a couple of things that I was just like laughing my ass off about. Um, Both Murphy and Arsenio Hall play more than one character in this film.
yes, they played multiple characters in the same fucking scene.
Yeah, I'm like, so look, so Eddie Murphy plays King Akeem, right?
Hmm.
What's he called? He also plays
Oh,
Randy
Prince
Watson,
Akeem. He plays Prince
Akeem,
Akeem.
Prince Akeem. Um, but he also plays what's it called? He also plays Randy Watson, a soul singer.
Which you can't tell it's him.
Yeah,
That makeup to the point where I had to look up. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? It's Eddie
yeah.
Murphy. You can't really tell it's him in that.
By the way, a soul singer with the fictional band Sexual Chocolate. Then he
Hmm.
plays Mr. Clarence, the local barber. And the funniest one that I flapped my ass off finding out, Saul, the Jewish barbershop
Jewish.
customer.
And at the very end, like the end credits, like Saul's telling a joke or something, and I just found myself just laughing at it. It was like
Yeah.
fucking stupid, but it was funny as shit.
Yeah. And then Arsenio Hall plays Akeem's, what's it called? Semi, of course. Semi. And then Reverend Brown, who is just like one of the funniest people in this freaking. Reverend Brown just like was like I found myself at times just being like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Go on, put money in that plate there.
And then of course Mr. Clarence's right hand barber Morris. Then Baba, a witch doctor,
Hmm.
and then he played the extremely ugly girl from the film. Wait, am I looking at
Extremely ugly girl.
extremely ugly girl? Yeah,
Which yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah,
that probably would have
yeah. That wasn't gonna. What's it
no
called,
don't fly
I'm
today.
sorry, I was reading for some reason. I was reading the fucking what's it called? The what's it called? The Coming to America one. I was Sammy, Reverend Brown, Morris the Barber, and Extremely Ugly Girl. Which, by the way, would not have gone today. Not
Probably
at
not.
all.
Although I did find the scene funny. Not gonna lie.
Hilarious, absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
But it doesn't fly today at all.
Doesn't fly today. I mean, but then again, this was what year was this? 88.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
kind
waiting.
of like how we look at Blazing Saddles. Like none of that movie would fly today.
Sexual Chocolate with Mark Henry on tambourine and track. Dude, I thought about Mark Henry the minute they said Sexual Chocolate. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
But the band's playing in a church, in a
Yeah,
whole church procession, which is selling McDowell's, which is a knockoff of McDonald's in the church.
yeah. I found that whole scene to me was hilarious. The what's it called? McDonald's people are always on me, and you're just like, what? It's like, well, my name is McDonald's. They got the M. I got Arcs.
Yeah, they got the golden arches. I got the golden arcs.
And then he's like, they have the like he gives the formula for like their burger, their burger, and he's like, I have like one thing different on my burger. Um, which by the way, love that white guy who is in the register just constantly getting the shit end of the stick during that work day. Like first, what's it called? He just like opens
That's
the
Louis.
door.
That's Louis Anderson, by the way.
Yeah, Louis Anderson just gets the hit with the door, fucking drops a milkshake.
The milkshake, and he just keeps walking. And
Yeah,
then
he's just
he takes the strawberry milkshake off the dude's plate and hands it to him.
yeah, and he's just looking like, come on, man, like what the fuck, dude. um, yeah, I want to say just like overall, just this movie's hilarious, but it's also like it's a really sweet film about like because Eddie Murphy throughout this whole film is learning about himself in a different country with different customs and like even though it's hilarious to see when he first steps into America, what's it called? The guy who was gonna drive him he's like halt, he's like gets out, fuck you, or when he's in the apartment like hello neighbors, man, fuck you.
Or wait, when he's going singing, and
Yeah,
they're
and
like,
you're like,
"Shut the fuck up!"
fuck up. It's like all those moments are funny, but there's just so sweet moments throughout this. Like just what's it called? Akeem finding out who he is, finding about what he wants, and just like finding the love of his life because at the end of the day, she was worth more than that crown to him. And I found that beautiful, and I love that. But of course, like of course it's built up with all this wonderful humor and just great stuff there. That's just like honestly to me some of the funniest, one of the funniest movies I've seen.
I mean, and we gotta shout out the great James Earl Jones in this. Like that man plays a king like no one else,
Of course, man.
and he had some of the best. He had some of the best moments with Eddie Murphy in that, and then Eddie Murphy's mother, of course. Um,
And we brought back the Mac ribs, not the Mick ribs.
or Prince Akeem's mother
Yeah.
has some pretty good tender moments on.
Oh, I love Prince Akeem's mom. Yeah, what's it called? Queen Alion.
Yeah,
Alone? I don't remember, but Madge Sinclair just does an amazing job as the mom. I love how like at the end when she's like, what's it called? He's like, it's tradition. It's like, who cares about tradition? You're the king. You can change.
you change that.
You're the one who
Well,
can change the tradition.
Which I'm not going to tell you anything in Coming to America. It follows a very similar path to this movie.
Yeah. I just loved a lot of what was going down here and just how beautifully like it was just how much how like at first we like what's it called and he's like happy birthday and he's like oh do you think like for once can I wipe myself and he's like
Of course.
wipers.
Can I also point out that Samuel L. Jackson made another fucking appearance in the movie?
Another appearance. Oh my god.
We did see him in the last movie, but he made it into this one.
Yeah. Sam Jackson plays the guy who's coming in to rob the McDowell's, and he comes in. He's obviously gets his ass kicked by Prince Akeem because Prince Akeem is like, what's it called? Training like some sort of martial arts or something.
Yeah,
But like it's like he kicked his ass.
I just like how at the end they're having a conversation. He's like, "Yeah, he robbed us 5 times." It's just like, what the fuck?
I also just love how like that what's it called Arsenio Hall's Semi is Semi's just
great.
like Semi's just great like how Semi's just like throughout the whole time probably one of the most loyal guys in this film. He's
But
like,
Semi throughout does not fucking understand at all while Eddie Murphy is putting him through this.
yeah,
Prince
and
Akeem
he's like,
is putting him through this.
I'm living through what's it called? Like I'm living like a peasant. I want a pedicure. Like I want to be back in my riches. All to like go behind Eddie's back and what's it called to go behind Akeem's back, and then what's it called pimp out the freaking apartment.
Yeah, with his pocket money.
To just give it back, just to give it to the landlord.
Yeah. I also enjoyed the note or the king as punishment told Simi to go to the Waldorf Astoria Hotel. He's like, okay.
He's like, okay, and for God's sake, give him some good looking attire. And he was like, thank you, King, thank you. Which, by the way, I had to bring up something else. Eddie Murphy's facial expressions are god tier, but you'll know that from all the times that he was in SNL. Like, come on, the Mr. Robinson's facial expression.
The Gumby.
Come on, like you know it. You know, like Eddie Murphy is a god with those facial expressions. Just
His comedic timing with him too,
yeah,
on
like
point.
every single time he was mopping around the office of Lisa, and that damn smile he has, it just like it gets me, man.
But I just love that whole scene because he goes back once and he comes
Yeah,
back, he's just staring at her, and then he finally comes in, and I'm
yeah.
like, is he Mark? Is there a carpet in there? He's just mopping the carpet now. That, that's all I can think of.
Oh my god, it's just I fucking couldn't believe it, man. Just how like he was just like, and then all for just let me know when you need to get your trash taken out. Or God, dude,
I gotta bring up this scene. The scene where he invites Prince or the dad McDowell invites Akeem and Simi to his house.
yeah.
Be valets.
Yep. He's just inside, like what's it called? How he's just John Amos is the father is just treating him like I love John Amos, and it's like throughout the whole time he's just trying to like John Amos is just trying to make sure that he does because his daughter doesn't end up in the situation he had to be ended up in where he had to like work super hard to make just enough to get by. But
Oh,
you know
and then the whole soul glow joke. Jesus.
but then even at to a point like he won't do anything like to make sure his daughter like he's like no you're gonna respect my daughter like you can't come in here and
Yeah,
say that she's not enough.
yeah. Where the king was trying to buy him off to have the daughter stop. I guess what he called pursuing Prince Akeem, and the dad
Yeah,
was like, "No, fuck you,
yeah,
for all the money in the world."
not for all the money in the world, man. But also Eric like Eric LaSalle, uh Daryl who plays Daryl is just one special type of asshole. I
Ooh, yeah.
hate that guy throughout the whole movie. Just like, come on, man.
And then the sister reaching under the jacket at a full basketball game. I mean, this shit was a bit freaky.
Yeah, this just was freaky, bro. Also, I just love the fact that Simi was the one who told her, "Yeah, I'm the prince.
The
He's my
prince.
servant." Instead, I think at the end was that Simi ending up with Eddie's what's it called, Akeem's wife to be, right? Or was it?
No. That was the personal assistant to the mother.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought that was the wife to be for Akeem. I
No,
was
the
like,
wife.
what?
And you, when you watch Coming to America,
A
you'll
lot
see
of that is gonna get answered.
that,
Yeah.
that was going to get explained.
Yeah, but yeah, I just love how the comedic timing of this film. I love how genius the writing is throughout, and just how great of a fun and hilarious movie this is because it was just so much fun to watch.
It was pretty.
Not a dull moment spent in here. I think that like in the middle it gets a little draggy, but like after the second act we just start picking up, and
Yeah.
we go full steam ahead with like the resolution and stuff, and I love that stuff. I really like this movie.
There's a reason this movie made $350 million.
Yeah, because it's fucking hilarious. It's
It's
fucking
fucking
hilarious.
funny. It's fucking
Yeah.
funny, and Eddie Murphy and the writers knew what they were doing, and also the music didn't annoy me this time. It
No.
did not annoy me at all.
Yeah, I actually really liked what's it called. I actually really liked the music in here. They had some really good stuff in here.
That's because it wasn't the same music throughout the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
You changed it up a bit.
Oh my. All right. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give Coming to America a 9 out of 10. I love this. One of my favorite comedies of all time for sure. Just genius film from what's it called from a genius movie of Eddie Murphy's career. It's so good.
I'm gonna have to double that and agree. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. All right, man. I just noticed my next pick, but it will be the one for like the following week. Is directed by Wes Craven, legendary horror director Wes Craven.
Oh, this will be interesting then.
Vampire in Brooklyn is directed by Wes Craven. I can't wait for
I've never
this.
seen that one. What was my second pick? Oh, Raw.
Um, Yeah, Raw.
We gotta talk about Raw.
Oh, we're having a fun time next week.
Woo!
We're gonna continue on our journey through Eddie Murphy's films as we look at Raw next week. Oh, that's gonna be great. I'm gonna have a real fun time with that. Um,
We
so
get to talk about the what the fuck? I forgot his name.
it's all right,
All
man.
right,
Just
the old moment.
yep. Don't worry, man.
Just the old moment.
Yeah, let's just
Bill
go ahead and
Cosby.
move.
We get to talk about the Bill Cosby joke.
Yeah. So what's it called? So thank you all so much for stopping by and watching us. Obviously, let's go. Stacy was the one in chat. Thank you, Stacy, for being in chat with us and watching us and listening to us review this film. Pleasant movie. I just love this movie so much. I want to thank our wonderful Patreon supporters who make the show happen. So thank you guys so much for keeping the network alive. As always, we want to thank our associate producer Sarah. Thank you so much, Sarah. We also want to thank our executive producer Shane.
You can follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/XSRK or on Twitter at XSRK_.
And also our wonderful writers who are Brown Rice 96, who we just did their first commentary for
Terminator.
Terminator. You guys can go check it out. It's up on podcast services and on YouTube. So go check that out, guys. And also our wonderful Tony
Hey, Tony!
at Real Nerdy Dad. Next week we do Tony's pick. Next week we do Tony's pick. We're watching Earth Girls Are Easy again.
Woo! Nice.
Oh, fucking
Two times within a year.
times. Well, not really. Not 2 times within a year. That was last year's watch.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
I don't fucking know. I don't know when was the last time I watched. All I know is that we have to watch it again. And
Life finds a way, Roll.
life finds a way. But yeah, that and our wonderful showrunner Timur. Thank you, Timur. You're freaking awesome, man. We hope you're having a good time over there in Pakistan, and hope you're staying safe. Let's see. We hope everything's good, man. And we will see you guys tomorrow for our review of Godzilla 2014 as we commence our road to Godzilla vs. Kong. But in the meantime, it's been a fun time with you all. And as always, just stay tuned and check out what's going on here on the Nerdcore Podcast Network. And Bradley, send him out.
All right, Earl. Thank you for being the host as always. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to Stacy for joining us in chat. And I guess to end this episode, I'll just say, yeah, don't throw rose petals at my feet, damn it. Young Yoda out.